Hello everybody and welcome to the Full Potential Show. I'm James Rick. This is your #1 non-boring source for personal development. We have a special show here for you today. With me is Justin Sachs with Justin Sachs Companies and Esmond Holowat. I practiced this about 4 times. That's right, Esmond Holowat.
You got it.
His website is bec-inc.com and justinsaxcompanies.com. These are 2 extraordinary young gentlemen who are making things happen in the world of speaking, motivation, and coaching. Justin Sachs is the best-selling author of 3 books, which we'll get into in a moment. And Esmond Holowat is the author of The Story of Internet Successes and Failures. Is that right?
The Essential Secrets of Internet Successes and Failures.
Okay, I was close. And Justin has a free book on his website, justinsaxcompanies.com. It is The Power of Persistence.
You got it.
And that's free if you subscribe to his newsletter. So thank you, gentlemen, for being here today with me.
Thanks for having us.
We are going to first start off with your stories. I'd like to know just how you guys got started, and you're just tell me, what inspired you to start doing what you guys are doing?
Basically, I was attending a lot of seminars. Like, I spent over about $100,000 on seminars like Anthony Robbins, and I just love learning about human development and growing in life, aspirations. And I love the fact that there's the skills out there where somebody can study consecutive success and really reach any goal they want. But what I love also is the fact that somebody can get a coach and have that backhand sustainability along the way, that little guarantee to get them there.
And I think that's huge too, because I know when I go to seminars, and I talk with my friends about it all the time, you have that 2 or 3 days of like total focus, you're fired up, you're ready to go, and then after the seminar, your email box is there. And your instant messenger, and the bills, and the people you were working with. And it's very easy, all those things that you had that you wanted to do, after whether it's a seminar or reading a good book, you have the best of intentions, but then those notes sit unopened ever again. I'm sure none of you have ever done any of that, though. But I know I have, and I think it's really important to have some kind of reinforcement strategy. So your story then goes back to when? When did you start studying personal development?
I'd say about 15 years ago.
About 15 years ago. How old are you?
I'm 33 right now.
33.
Yeah.
Okay. Young guy. And Justin, how old are you?
21.
21. When did you start? Was it in the womb? Did your mother, did she put headsets on? Did you hear Anthony Robbins?
It was close.
Yeah.
I was 13 years old.
13
I
years
walked
old.
into my first Tony Robbins seminar.
How cool. I mean, how did you just walk in there by accident, or how did you get in there?
By my ear. I was just
You're in here, young man. So who brought you into the seminar?
Both my parents. We were in Chicago for
Okay.
our first UPW event.
Okay.
And went through Unleash the Power, did our first firewalk experience, and had the
cool.
whole experience.
Yeah.
Right, 13
I mean, that
years
could have
old.
wound up being like a child abuse
Oh, yeah,
situation.
absolutely,
Right there,
right?
He fell on the coals. It wasn't us. He wasn't believing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you did the whole coal thing and everything.
The whole thing and everything. Yep.
And so from there you were just fired up.
Yep.
Literally. To just continue.
Yeah, and I didn't want to go. The only reason I went is because I got to go out of school, right? So it was like miss a couple days of school, go to your
Right. He's like
all right, deal. I'm in.
seminars,
Forget this thing.
school,
Exactly.
firewalking. Okay, so that was an easy deal to decide on. So then, all right. So how many Tony Robbins seminars did you go to?
I went to one Unleash Power thing, then I did the youth leadership thing, and then ultimately started volunteering for him, and then working for his product sales division.
Awesome. All right, so I want to know. All right, you guys have been doing this. You said 15 years. You've been doing it since you're 13. I know you're doing the seminars and everything, and you've got some books out and everything.
Yeah.
One of the first things that I think anybody really wants to know is, what kind of results are you getting in your life from all this training? We become the model of, is it working? And if it is, what results are you getting in your life? So let's talk about that a little bit. Let's start with you.
Yeah, you betcha. Now, starting a long time ago, basically I started studying the strategies there, and there was times when, money was very scarce for me. And it's in those times when I started applying those Tony Robbins tools and the tools that I now apply in my own way. And they actually took me to quite the levels. There was a time when I had $1 million in property, and then I transferred that to $1 million in investments. And, unfortunately I let go of my coaching, and, things went the other way. But I knew the strategies worked. And the thing was, that's why I wrote my second book, Unleash the Billionaire Within. Because I was like, I used those strategies. I wanted to be a millionaire, and it happened. And I'm like, well, I wonder what happened. You know, like the scientist.
What would happen if I said I want to be a billionaire?
Yeah, what would happen if I said I want to be a billionaire? And so I wrote that crazy concept out there, Unleash the Billionaire Within. And I'm really excited to see the results for myself and for those that want to come along for the journey.
What are some key ideas that people can take away immediately, you know, when they leave this session, when they leave this interview? What are some key ideas that they can take away and start implementing?
Okay, well, number one, I would say create a big vision. Have a big vision. Don't be afraid to play big. Knowing your values, learning what you value in life, learning what you believe truly. And so have values that you want to work towards and values that you want to work away from. And plan 5, 10, 15, even 50 years in the future. Really know where you want to go in life. I think clarity is key.
The first thing is, I mean, it's just like Esmond was saying, people are just doing the best that they can to get through life. And it's important for us to all to remember that, right? Everyone's going through adversities, everyone's going through peaks and valleys, as you said. The best successes are found when we fight through adversities and reach that final point of success. And then the second thing is that those top level people are all giving back at some level. They're all philanthropic. And because when you give, you get back tenfold. And so the more you give, the more you receive. And those are the top things I can give people.
That wraps up this episode of the Full Potential Show. Again, you can check out Justin Sachs. You can get his book at justinsaxcompanies.com. And Unleash the Billionaire Within is, that's right, Unleash the Billionaire Within.
Exactly.
It's coming out in a couple of months. And where can people find that?
People will be able to buy that at Barnes & Nobles or Amazon, or just come to my website. I'll have it. You'll be able to get it on my store. And I'm also working with Justin on an amazing promotion here, so that when somebody buys my book, you'll actually get about $2,500 in different promotions and different programs. In my book, I've designed it so that you're getting about 750-page book for just under $20.
Esmond Holowat, Justin Sachs, thank you guys for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
All right, well, that concludes this week's episode of the Full Potential Show, your #1 non-boring source for personal development. I'm James Rick, and if you want to get more positive programming for your brain absolutely free on a weekly basis, just visit fullpotential.com.